Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And today I am going to be building a house in The Sims 4. Now this house is pretty simple. I didn't really want to go for anything extra. Sometimes I like to go a little extra with my builds, but since this is going to be the second speed road, I didn't want to go all out. I kind of want to start with some simple builds, like maybe just some suburbans, small bungalows. So that's what we did today. I hope you guys are gonna like this video. Um, and this house, I had a really hard time with. Now, I don't really have much hard time with doing my builds because I kind of know what I'm doing right off the bat. But I was actually building this house without any references, so I was like kind of doing it from my mind on what I can actually make up. So we kind of started that way. It's not my best build, but it's definitely not the worst I've done. Now, this house is for 4 Sims. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Um, there is kids. They do have to share a room. So I put bunk beds in their bedroom so that they could have each bed. Because the upstairs it was like it's really cramped. So I had to like make space that I could. I didn't really want to expand it and like change the whole build because it already took me a while to kind of figure out the outside of this house, and I kind of didn't want to like mess with it. I messed with it like a little bit, but that was just like little bump outs for the inside, trying to make, some things a little bit bigger. But this house is just like a simple suburban, as I said. I think it's either blue or gray siding. I don't really remember. Um, I'm seeing the video right now, and don't really know what it is yet, but I kind of forgot because I like made this video like a while ago, so I don't really remember how this looks. But I am watching the video, so I will do commentary on it. But I just wanted to tell some stories since it's like just a speed round. We're just gonna chill, relax, and talk for a little bit. Now, I actually have a story about like high school. So I have a teacher. I do speech in speech class, and technically doing we were doing like an interview, and I like want to become an actor when I actually get the chance to become acting. And so we were kind of like getting interviewed on like, what do you want to be when you grow up and like why, etc. Like, why should we hire you for this job? Now, when they called me up, I was kind of confused by some of the questions they asked because, what was really cool is a firefighter actually asked me a question. He wasn't there because of COVID reasons, because we're still in the pandemic. It's not over yet. But he asked me a question like, you know, if you were a firefighter in the role of acting, like what would you be like? How would you answer these questions? So I wasn't really expecting it because I thought it was really I don't know. I just thought I would be getting asked some just acting questions and what do you want to be when like grow up to become a good actor. But the question was like really interesting. I guess you really do have to like say you are like playing a firefighter in the role of your movie to know a lot about them and like how exactly you would answer questions like that. So it was really out of the blue, and I thought it was really interesting. It was it was so amazing trying to figure out, and that's what I wanted to pursue my dream right now. Um, but anyway, back to the build. We're getting into the floor plan right now, and this floor plan, let me tell you, it's a mess. So this isn't the original floor plan. I actually cut out the original floor plan. This is the first time of me doing the floor plan because when I actually did it, I was like, oh, this is really nice until like I lost the recording, so I had to like redo the whole thing again, which sucked. But yeah, I had to cut it out. But it's not that big of a deal. At least I don't think. I hope you guys are okay. But out here I did some debug landscaping. I just decided to do debug because I thought it wouldn't be like, I don't know, it's like cheaper because like some of the plants in this game are like oddly expensive. Like some of them like are $120 for like one one small plant or one small flower. So I brought out debug. I was originally having a price range on this house until some of the things that I actually wanted in the house or to make the house actually function the way I wanted it to, I actually had to keep adding money to it. So I'm pretty sure this house is around 50K. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this house is around 50K. It might not be the best for a house to be literally 50K if it only has 2 bedrooms, but I do apologize. One of these days I will make a cheaper home. I did do a starter home in my last video, so I kind of just wanted to branch out with my creativity without doing budget. Like, it is fun to go off of a price range, but sometimes just not having a price range in your builds kind of lets you like flow out your creativity more and like put whatever you want in this house. So since I was doing debug, I kind of went heavy on the landscaping because house it kind of just looked bland. I'm really into landscaping. I usually put a lot of landscaping in my builds. So that is going to be a big part of some of my speed builds is that you'll see a lot of landscaping because I feel like the landscaping just brings the house together without like plants or like as many of you know if you build in The Sims or even if you don't and you watch Sims videos like this is that putting a plant in every room of your house like in The Sims I do like all the time because I feel like the plant just really brings the house together. It kind of just brings the house to its core. If that makes any sense. So I'm just putting some outdoor lights right now. I'm just kind of doing finishing touches on the outside before I go into the inside the house. I did cut out the back because I technically did landscaping as back. So like, cause the landscaping was literally the same thing in the back of how it is in the front. So I thought I might as well. It doesn't really matter how much like you guys don't really need that if it's like literally the same thing. Um, but we are adding these like columns because I went for like some pretty cheap base game columns, but I wanted that like brick under it. So kind of like the ones we had gotten Get Famous, but we only had base game at the time. Well, I only used base game so that you guys could actually download it. So I kind of went through debug and got it myself. So as you can see, like literally the whole floor plan changed right before our eyes. Um, the floor plan was like really hard to figure out, but we eventually got there. Um, and also I could not find a color scheme for this house. You know, in base game we don't really have much color options or much like kind of funky colors in the base game, which I'm okay with. Yeah, that's fine. But like it was kind of hard testing my creativity with only using the base game because in when I build houses, I usually use like almost all the packs, and I kind of feel bad for the people that like can't really download the house if they want it because I use like all the packs, and I know not everyone has the packs. So I try to limit myself into doing base game home, which this is a base game home, and I'm actually like pretty proud of it. This was probably the best base game home I've done, to be honest. um, so yeah, I think this is really interesting. So now we're in the foyer or foyer, however you say it. How do you guys say it? Is it foyer or foyer? I don't know how to say it, but when I try to decorate these, I really don't know what to put in here because sometimes I just put like these little tables or I don't call them just like tables right here. And um it's it kind of seems weird that I put like, a lamp there But to be honest, putting the lamp there is actually kind of realistic. In my grandparents' home, we used to have like a big foyer, and we always had a lamp in there. So I was like, well, let's bring back some of my childhood and we put that there. I know it's not that big of a deal, like just putting like, a lamp in the foyer brings back childhood, but like it kind of does a little bit. Now we're moving into the kitchen. Now this kitchen, I used all the cheap appliances because yet again, I didn't want to like make this house too expensive, so I didn't really have a price range. I still wanted it to be like, you know, well priced because um when I built one of these like basic game houses before, I went to check the price range and it was like $100,000 for a 3-bedroom house. I was like, okay, this is a little ridiculous. So now on I kind of am using more cheaper appliances when I can. If it doesn't require a budget, then I will require like more expensive or like kind of nicer looking appliances. But in this build, we kind of went semi cheap there. Oh, now this red shelf that you see right now, um, I got that from Evelyn YT. She's a really good YouTuber. Um, she she's a, she's an amazing YouTuber. She's an amazing builder. I totally suggest you check out her channel. But I first saw this red shelf, and at first I didn't really do much clutter in my houses. But ever since I got this red shelf, I've added more clutter into my houses because this red shelf actually allows you to have more slots on things, so it's kind of easier to put some stuff on it or to make it more lived in. I never used to do that in my houses, but like now that I have the red shelf, I start like using that more often. But yeah, I saw Avalon YT use it, use the red shelf, and I was like, oh, I really need to try that. And ever since I tried it, it's like the only thing I use now. Um, in like these kind of like bigger builds because sometimes when they feel empty, it's kind of sad. Like that's the one thing I don't like about doing, restricted price builds. Because, say you're doing like a 5K or a 10K budget home, which I have done before, it is possible. um, you don't really get to put much clutter in it because the clutter in the Sims is really expensive too. There is clutter in the base game, but like the clutter in the not base game, debug menu. But some of the clutter in the debug menu is like it it just sucks to like scroll through, if you know what I mean. Scrolling through the whole debug catalog. Anyway, just to not confuse you guys, I don't know why, but I had the need to put a baby Yoda in here. I thought I don't know why. I just thought it'd be like really like funny joke to put baby Yoda in here. I'm still like really confused. I don't remember why they added Baby Yoda into The Sims. I think they added Baby Yoda into The Sims because of the Journey to Batu pack that I'm never gonna buy. I know some people have like strong opinions about that pack, but my own opinion about it personally is like sure it looks interesting, but like does it really fit into the game? Because in this game we have like kind of more realistic, like we do have some like fairies and witches. Well, we don't have fairies, but we have like vampires and spellcasters and stuff like that. But now that we have like, you know, all those, like we're expecting werewolves soon, I hope. I don't know exactly what's happening with that. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna be getting werewolf soon, so I'm pretty excited about that. But when you think about it, Star Wars, I don't know why, something about it does not fit in with this game. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't fit in right to me for some reason. It just doesn't make sense. But no, I thought it was really interesting that they added that, and but I'm never gonna buy it. Like some of the build items are cool, but like also the fact that the world isn't like, really interactable. because I've seen that the world there's like no lots to play in. Like you can't like build a house there. And as a Fort Sims builder, I like lots in New Worlds, like a lot of lots. We haven't had that much. Um, like I wish we had like something more like New Crest. If you know what I mean? Like more just empty lots to create your own. I thought that was really interesting. But I don't know if I said it before, but I did cut out the bathrooms in this build. I do apologize for that, but bathrooms, like who really wants to see a bathroom? Come on. Like bathrooms aren't really interesting, at least when I'm watching stuff. Um Watching people do like just build bathrooms kind of like doesn't really appeal to me as much, but no, that's my own opinion. But we are getting into the kids room. We are almost done with the video, and I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. Um I will be posting new videos every Thursday and try to incorporate some new, more interesting builds soon. I'm trying to experiment with my channel more because like I have a new channel, but like still kind of want to show people what I can exactly do in the future. So I'm really excited to check this out. I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all those fun things, and I will see you guys in the next video.